everyone, and welcome to this episode of Savvy Living, where in addition to showcasing amazing gifts, gets, and getaways, we also connect with experts on ways to ease and enhance our daily lives. I'm Merilee Kern, and today's show is another great one. Coming up, we'll be connecting with a relationship expert for some insights on how to have happy and healthy relationships with our partners, families, and even ourselves. We'll also be hearing from a leading expert on African affairs who will tell us what we need to know about traveling to Africa in the post-pandemic era. Plus, today I have some amazingly innovative products and also health-promoting solutions to tell you about. And as always, I have some fabulous travel experiences that are sure to inspire you as you plan for those vacations ahead. So wow, that's a lot to cover today, so let's get to it. So first up today, we'll be exploring how to improve the relationships in our lives. So I'm thrilled that joining us now is Merilee Kern, a relationship therapist, love coach, author, and speaker who's the founder of Affinity Health Affairs, LLC. She uses a holistic approach, tapping into the mind, body, and spirit to help people have healthy relationships and families. Hello, Merilee. Welcome to Savvy Living.
Hello, Merilee. Thank you for having me.
First, let's get right to it. What are some signs of an unhealthy relationship?
Oh boy, there are a lot of unhealthy relationships out here. One of the major ones that I oftentimes tell clients to check for would be if your partner is making more of a withdrawal versus a deposit. If it feels like, it's just a take, and you're just giving, that may be one sign of an unhealthy relationship. Another one would be if you feel like you're walking on eggshells. If you're not able to be yourself, you're always second guessing yourself, maybe you're being criticized, that may be another indicator. And finally, to get right down to it, if the relationship is no longer fun, that may be a major indicator, because no one hooks up with someone when you're not having fun, right? As we start out in these relationships, it's like the honeymoon phase, and you don't want to lose that. The best relationships I know, there's lots of fun.
What steps should people take when they feel they're already in an unhealthy relationship?
So if you feel like you are in an unhealthy relationship, you should really just take a look and see, what's going on. Without judgment, just really take a look at how are things, what's your experience like? And I would encourage you not to consult with family and friends per se, because oftentimes you can actually prolong something that needs to actually discontinue. So seeking professional help is another good way to address this. Also, you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself mentally, that you are mentally well and healthy. And so oftentimes, in America, we have over 40 million people annually who suffer from anxiety alone. That's the leading cause of mental health issues. And so if you're, bringing that into a relationship, then most likely it's not a healthy one.
So how can people actually avoid getting involved in an unhealthy relationship in the first place?
Well, I love this question because, oftentimes when you ask people, men or women, what is it that you want in a relationship? They will tell you everything they don't want. So it's really about knowing exactly what it is you want. And so one of the biggest things that I do with my clients is we look at your values, because you always want to honor them. The moment you step out of that and start to compromise your values, things just go haywire. And so knowing what it is you really want, that's when you can really go with your gut. You meet a fine man or a beautiful woman, and, aside from their physical, if you're getting red flags, if it's not a match, for example, if their communication style is a bit different, or maybe you prefer someone who's family oriented and they're not getting along with any of their family members, these would be indicators.
And from your own experience, how did you overcome moments of self-doubt or even self-hate?
Yes. So in my book, The Purse, An Essential Guide to Healthy Relationships, I literally put my life out there. Okay. And unfortunately, at the age of only 14 years old, I was raped by my daughter's father. And so I walked away feeling a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, of course. And I really did have like a self-hatred. I didn't think I deserved a good, healthy, whole relationship. And so you'll see in the book how that impacted future relationships. So you have to really roll up your sleeves and do the work. That might require seeking professional help. You have to start that journey of self-healing, because when you go through trauma, it will make you believe things that are not true, lies about yourself. And so really looking at your self-image, dissecting, from past experiences, how you develop that, and then reinventing yourself. So I think I've done a pretty good job of recreating my self-image.
You talk about choosing fear over faith. What exactly do you mean by that?
Fear over faith. Now, do you know what those two things have in common, Merilee?
Not from this kind of lens, so enlighten me.
Well, it requires us to believe in the unseen. Oftentimes, people are always anticipating the worst case scenario. That's the fear. So you want to take that same energy and direct it toward faith. And if we tie that back into relationships, that really is what love is all about. Love is the strongest emotion that we will ever experience as Homo sapiens. And that's why it gets all crazy sometimes, right? But it's about faith and knowing that you can have a healthy and whole relationship and having faith in your partner. No one's perfect, of course, and you'll never be on cruise control. People who have been together 40 years, they're getting up every day and working on it. So having that faith that, we'll get through it is very important.
You authored a book titled The Purse, An Essential Guide to Healthy Relationships. So what do you intend for readers to learn from it?
Wow. Well, I've already been getting so much tremendous, amazing feedback. A lot of people have written and said, for example, they see themselves in it, in the book. And with my personal testimony, I'm driving home main points, tools. I'm a practical mental health professional. So I like to give people something to walk away with. So for example, if you go outside and it's raining, just like you would use an umbrella, that's the kind of tools I like to give to my clients. And so in the purse, using the purse as a metaphor for, us women, we never leave home without our purse. I take the different contents of a woman's purse to drive home various tools about relationships. And just to give you an example, the compact mirror, us girls, we always want to make sure we're beautiful. And in fact, oftentimes when you get in a relationship, the first thing to do, we lose ourselves. We don't even recognize ourselves anymore. And so that compact mirror is very important, because once again, you're looking at yourself, looking at what your beliefs are and things like that, and remembering to bring those into a relationship.
Great information, Montrella, that I know our viewers will take to heart. Thank you so much for joining us today on Savvy Living.
Thank you, Merilee.
And for more information on Montrella and her book, just go to affinity411.com. Next, speaking of books that are great summer reading, you should check out the novel Easing Distractions, authored by Gabrielle F. Colmer. It follows a professional couple turning to friends and family for support while solving an international commercial mystery. It's a descriptive journey of their quest for happiness while also dealing with an attempted heist of the family's art collection. It's suspenseful, romantic, and comforting as characters face a summer of change and exotic travel as the mystery unravels. You can find Easing Distractions at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and ArriveByDusk.com. Up next, here's some other news you can use.
Hello, my name is Walter Fry, and I'm the Vice President of Global Brand Engagement at American Express. At American Express, we recognize small businesses aren't just the lifeblood of our community, they're what make our communities special, unique, and vibrant. And they need our help right now. That's why American Express is announcing its largest Shop Small endeavor yet, a $200 million investment to support small businesses as they recover from COVID closures around the world. Starting now, American Express card members can enroll in this largest spend offer ever at shopsmall.com. There, once enrolled, all you have to do is spend $10 or more at an eligible small business, and you'll receive a $5 statement credit up to 10 times over the next 12 weeks. That's up to $50 in value over the next 12 weeks. But more importantly, it's not just value for our card members, it's value to small businesses at this time that they need it the most. If you want to find out if your favorite small businesses are eligible, you can also go to shopsmall.com, where we have a searchable map. And I do want to point out that 99% of places now that accept credit cards accept American Express. So you're not going to have any trouble finding places to use this exciting offer. Just this morning, I used the offer at Devoción, my favorite local coffee shop, to pick up my coffee and morning snack. I also want to point out that if you're in a place where it's not yet safe to shop, this offer is also eligible for online purchases or curbside pickup. We've heard that 62% of small business owners say they need to see consumer spending return by the end of the year, or they won't be able to stay in business. So it's more important now than ever that you get out and shop small. And you can learn more about this program or enroll at shopsmall.com.
Really interesting and informative stuff. All right, gang, don't go away, because on the other side of this short break, we'll be talking travel, so stick with us.
Hey Merilee, it's Brooke Burke. I'm checking in with you. I'm on location. Look at this beautiful destination. I had to share it with you because I know you're all about savvy living and staying fit and living your best life. I love what you're doing for everyone. Your gift ideas are so helpful and your destination recommendations amazing. I thought you'd really, really love this. I'm sending you so much love from the DR. Wish you were here. Let's stay connected and keep doing it. It's great stuff. Bye, Merilee.
Hello and welcome back to Savvy Living, where we not only connect with celebrities and experts and showcase amazing gifts and gets, we also have a huge focus on travel, and today is no different. In fact, joining us now is entrepreneur and philanthropist Jay Cameron, one of the leading global experts on African commerce and travel. He serves as executive director of Maximum Impact Travel, which is a company that advocates fully immersive travel experiences between North America and Africa. He's here to inspire us to travel to Africa, plus ensure we do so smartly in the post-pandemic era. Hi, Jay. Welcome to Savvy Living.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So first, can you tell us what's been going on in Africa in the last few months? And do you recommend people actually consider traveling to Africa in the near future?
Africa has been impacted pretty much the same way the rest of the world has been. They shut their borders actually rather quickly once COVID-19 started circulating, because I actually had a trip planned to go to Sierra Leone, and right before that trip was supposed to happen, that's when the borders shut down, and they took it very seriously early on. But I do firmly believe that Africa travel is going to come back booming strong in 2021.
So you mentioned you think African tourism will reemerge in the near future, but to what extent and what's actually driving it?
Well, I believe that it's going to come back stronger than ever. One being that so many people have been kind of cooped up at home or cooped up in their country, like world travelers are ready to get out and about again. And once everyone feels that it's safe to do so, which will probably be 2021 at some point in time during the year, they're going to want to explore the continent of Africa. And that's what I firmly believe. Tourism is one of the largest industries on the continent, I should say. And so the countries are eager to bring tourists back, but they want to make sure that it's done in a safe way, in a way that everyone can still benefit economically, as well as from a leisure and business perspective as well.
So what are some of the key do's and don'ts that you have for travelers planning a visit to Africa? Anything to be particularly mindful of?
Everyone should be mindful that we have entered into a new normal, and travel will not be the way that it used to be. So plan to travel lighter. Don't expect to be able to carry as many carry-on luggage as before when you get on the airplane. So you might be able to carry a laptop bag, but don't expect to take 2 and 3 extra items along with you. Expect to wear a mask. Expect social distancing measures to be different in different countries. And so these are things that if everyone is thinking about it now, they can prepare. Also prepare for the unlikely event that you may have to extend your stay due to a quarantine. Expect the possibility of having to take a COVID-19 test when you arrive at an international airport. Expect the hotels to be checking your temperature. So these are different things as you're planning your trips, that different countries have different regulations. Here is a major one: to be sure that your travel insurance company offers COVID-19 coverage. That is going to be key, because not every travel insurance company offers COVID-19 coverage.
Okay, how about some inside scoop? Can you share a few things the average American probably doesn't know about Africa?
Now, this is going to be funny, but but here's the deal. Africa is a continent with more than 50 countries. It has thousands of different languages and cultures. And so I think when we normally hear Africa, we think we have one particular image, but you have South Africa, you have East Africa, you have West Africa, you have Central Africa, and then you have Northern Africa, and they're very different. They have different climates. They have different cultures and different cuisines, if you think about different artwork. So when you think about the continent of Africa and how massive it is, that's one thing that is, as we think about it here in North America, to keep in mind that it is, you have very wealthy parts of Africa, and then you have other parts of Africa that have challenges. So as you ask the question, I think to myself, when you think about going to the continent, making sure that you go with an open mind, not comparing it to what we're familiar with here in North America, but embracing the culture, embracing the cuisine, some of the most beautiful beaches in the world that you'll ever see, some of the nicest artwork that you'll ever see, and some of the nicest people you'll ever meet also.
So how about you personally? Where are your favorite go-to spots on the continent of Africa?
I loved West Africa in particular. I love Ghana. I love Togo. I love Benin. I was looking forward to going to Sierra Leone and the Ivory Coast, also known as Cote d'Ivoire. But then I also fell in love with Tanzania when I climbed to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. So that was something I'll never forget. The Indian Ocean, the tranquility of the Indian Ocean at Zanzibar, and then the history and the unique culture of Ethiopia. So when you start putting this all together, they're very different cultures, very different. Each country has a different personality. And so what it did for me was just to want to constantly explore and learn more. And there's so much history that you learn on the continent that you'll never learn in North America, just because you're on the ground, just because you're there, you're in that space and you're able to just be among the people. So that's what I love about the different places and the different areas that I've been on the continent of Africa. Here's another thing. You really begin to understand how Africa influenced the world, because spending time in Benin and Togo actually led me to Salvador and Brazil. So then you start connecting the dots, and it just starts telling a fascinating story about our world and our global history.
Okay, let's talk budget a little bit. I would imagine there are great deals to be had right now.
Absolutely. I firmly believe that there are going to be many deals because tourism is such a large industry and a large part of the culture and the fabric of the continent of Africa. They're going to be looking to encourage people to come back. And so now is the time to start looking for those deals, because when everybody's ready to go back and everybody's excited to get back, that's when obviously supply and demand. So the demand will be there. The prices are going to go up. Now is the time that you would really want to start doing your research and mapping out your game plan as far as taking that trip to Africa. And you will not be disappointed when you go. That's the one thing I know. So now's the time to start thinking about it and putting things into motion.
All really helpful information, Jay, and I certainly look forward to my own African travels ahead. I'll definitely keep that advice in mind. Really helpful. So thanks for joining us today on Savvy Living.
Thank you.
And to connect with Jay and learn more about Africa travel, visit MaximumImpactTravel.com. Next, a bit closer to home in North America, I have some travel experiences in Southern California that are not to be missed if you're in the region. We'll start in America's finest city of San Diego with something for you gastro travelers out there. When in San Diego, be sure to visit a spectacular restaurant called Soraya Coastal Cuisine on Coronado Island. It's an exquisite seat-to-table dining experience in a comfortable yet sophisticated setting. Located just steps from the beach in the legendary Hotel del Coronado, the restaurant's key focus is the bounty of the sea. Soraya offers sustainable, fresh catch cooking done in a simple, elegant manner for the ultimate Southern California experience. The approachable, ocean-friendly menu by Chef Jojo Ruiz boasts incredibly fresh seafood, a raw bar, and seasonal ingredients grown by Southern California farmers. Learn more about Soraya and check out menus online at sorayasandiego.com. And finally, on the travel front, we'll cruise on over to the BMW Performance Center West, a permanent performance driver training facility located in Thermal, California, near Palm Springs. The BMW Performance Driving Schools are actually one-of-a-kind experiences taught by BMW professional driving instructors on a private course. With up to 5.1 miles of expansive track layouts, the classes provide participants with the opportunity to get behind the wheel of the ultimate driving machine and learn key skills. Things like proper vision, basic car control, panic braking, handling, last-minute emergency lane changing, distracted driving, high-speed control, and even precision driving. Check out this video that is sure to get your heart racing. All right, how cool is that? The facility offers various driving schools for people of all ages and capabilities. Plus, they have special programs and meeting space for private and corporate groups. It's truly an unforgettable experience that also makes a great gift idea. Learn more about this adrenaline-inducing experience online at bmwperformancecenter.com. So there you go, some ideal SoCal travel destinations for a memorable vacation ahead. And there's still great stuff to come, as after this short break, I have a few product innovations to tell you about, so stay tuned.
Savvy Living airs in LA, New York, San Francisco, San Diego, and Miami. Lifestyle show with real guests, real estate, gifts, and getaways. Ease and enhance lives with fabulous properties. Sounds good to me.
Hello and welcome back to Savvy Living, where we not only reveal amazing travel experiences and connect with insightful guests, but we also spotlight cutting-edge products and solutions, and I have a few killer brands to tell you about today. First is Centric Fitness Apparel's revolutionary, performance-enhancing, psychology-driven activewear line that's redefining wearable technology. This leading-edge workout wear for women and men uniquely combines fabric technology and intentional engineering with the psychology of color to maximize design, functionality, and athletic performance. This premium activewear brand not only produces highly functional, comfortable, and performance-enhancing apparel, but also employs color science to enhance the wearer's performance levels, as every color and shade is thoughtfully selected based on psychological research. And the next-gen fabric technologies the company developed are engineered for softness, durability, and flexibility, plus athletic performance of every kind. The designs are very much on trend, and each garment is crafted to complement the body to ensure you always look and feel great. So, whether you're heading to the gym or running to the grocery store, Centric's designs fit your everyday lifestyle. Learn more about this highly advanced activewear line at centricwear.com. And finally today, with all of the legitimate concern around health and the need to boost our immune systems, here with some great ideas on using Limonera lemons to supercharge immunity is registered dietitian Megan Roosevelt.
Now more than ever, it is a time to stay home, stay safe, and support immune health. And citrus fruits are a great way to strengthen the immune system. Hey everyone, my name is Megan Roosevelt, and I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, the founder of Healthy Grocery Girl, and spokesperson for Limonera's Take a Healthy Stand campaign. Citrus fruits contain the antioxidant vitamin C, which plays a crucial role in helping support the immune system. A vitamin C deficiency can increase the risk of infections. In fact, adding vitamin C to the diet both protects and helps the body heal and repair. Vitamin C also supports collagen production, and proper collagen production is important for gut health. This is important because 70% of the immune system resides in the gut. In addition, vitamin C helps iron absorption. About 70% of your body's iron is found in red blood cells called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin plays an important role in transferring oxygen in your blood from the lungs to the tissues. As a registered dietitian, I always recommend meeting your nutritional needs through real whole foods first, with supplementation as an aid to fill in the gaps. Although our bodies only need small amounts of vitamins and minerals, they're vital for our health. However, a Western diet high in processed foods and low in whole foods like fresh produce can result in a vitamin and mineral deficiency. Nutritional deficiencies can increase our risk of certain diseases. Limonera lemons and citrus fruits are incredibly versatile and a great way to support your immune health and health overall. From adding fresh lemon juice to water, using whole lemons, including the peel and zest in recipes, to using lemons for natural beauty and cleaning solutions. We have dozens of free recipe, beauty, and lifestyle videos on the Limonera YouTube channel sharing how to enjoy more lemons and citrus every day. Lemon juice in its natural state is acidic. However, once metabolized, it becomes alkaline. Why does this matter? Believers in holistic health contribute many body ailments to the body's pH being too low or too acidic. Increasing your body's pH is called alkalizing. Drinking lemon juice, usually diluted in a glass of water or added to a cup of tea, is a simple, healthy way to support a more alkaline, anti-inflammatory environment within your body. Potential additional benefits include lowering cholesterol, lower inflammation within the body, and increased metabolism and energy. Instead of cleaning with harmful chemicals, you can use equal parts lemon juice and water to clean most household items. Be cautious not to clean natural stone or anything brass-plated with citrus. Here is a simple homemade disinfectant recipe which was inspired by our DIY citrus all-purpose cleaner. However, we are using rubbing alcohol in place of vinegar so that this solution disinfects and kills bacteria and viruses. You will need orange peels from Limonera oranges, rubbing alcohol with at least 70% alcohol, Castile soap, and essential oils. I'm using frankincense. Find a small glass jar with a tight-fitting lid and add the orange peels. Fill to the top with rubbing alcohol. Add lid and let sit for 2 weeks. Strain the orange-infused alcohol and add 2/3 cup to a spray bottle with 1/3 cup filtered water. Next, add a 1/4 teaspoon of unscented Castile soap and 4 to 5 drops of essential oil. Add on a lid and shake together. Use on floors, doorknobs, the bathroom, or in the kitchen. If you're keen on natural solutions to boost immunity, look no further than Limonera lemons. Lemons contain vitamin C, zinc, and key antioxidants. Lemons also play a vital role in helping the immune system adapt to new threats and conditions. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the Limoneira YouTube channel, follow Limoneira on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and look for sustainably grown Limoneira citrus next time you head to the grocery store. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Limoneira is truly a great resource for healthy and delicious living, so be sure to check them out on YouTube and online at limoneira.com. All right, everyone, that's it for this episode of Savvy Living. If you missed any part of today's show or just want to watch any part of it again, just go to savvyliving.tv. And you can also connect with me in social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest at LuxList Reports and LinkedIn at Merilee Kern. See you again soon, and until next time, stay fabulous.